What up, everybody? Welcome to an all new episode of the DTI Takeover show. For y'all who are just tuning in, I am your host, Miss Kayla here. As always, y'all know what we like to do. We like to shine light and spotlight some of our dope entrepreneurs out here making a thing, trying to create generational wealth, be their own bosses. You know what I'm saying? So this lovely couple here is no different. I have Arthur and Dominique Cryer. They are the owners of Sense of Joy Candle Company. How are you?
I'm
We're
doing good.
good. How are
Doing good
you?
today.
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you guys for being on the show. So before we get into the actual business itself, let us know a little bit about yourselves. I'll start with you, Mr. Cryer.
Well, my name is Arthur Cryer. I'm also a pastor. Pastor at Kingdom Now Ministries under the leadership of Apostle D.C. Davis, Apostle Kelly Davis. 39 years old. Just recently married for 1 year.
Yeah.
Aw,
Got 5 kids. Just adopted our nephew, so it's a new addition to the family.
Right.
okay.
Um, Doing a lot of things, trying to expand the business and create, multiple streams of income.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an author. I
Okay.
wrote a book called
Excuse me.
Desire Burning. It's about husbands of your wives. That's Christ of the church. You can find it on Amazon or Lulu.com. So we're just, trying to grow and expand and
Mm,
do what we're called to do.
I love it. I love it. And you, Miss Dominique?
I'm a pastor as well, along
Okay.
with my husband at Kingdom Now. I am a nurse by profession. I've been a nurse for 12 years, 11 or 12 years. I think after 10, we just stopped counting.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I've been a nurse for several years. I'm a mom of 5 children. As my husband said, we just adopted our nephew. He's 3.
Okay.
So our oldest is 19, and then now we have a 3-year-old. So it's like,
Ooh wee.
shake it
It's
up, shake
starting
it up,
all over.
so shake it
Right.
up, right? But
Mm-hmm.
other than that, I own an etiquette school as well called Marie Decorum Christian Etiquette School,
Okay.
which I run from January to June every year for young ladies and young men. I wrote a book. Um, and yeah, just running businesses and just breaking generational curses and instituting God's blessings over our life. So that's what we've been doing.
Wow. So, how do y'all find the balance between pastoring, between 5 children, authors, other businesses outside of this business? How do y'all make it happen?
Well, it starts with time management.
Right.
Okay.
That's something a lot of people don't know. It should be taught in schools actually. You need to prioritize your day, from what's the most important and to the least important. So uh, the first thing I do every day is early in the morning, pray, read the word. I definitely have to make sure my family is good, send the money,
Yeah.
make sure they're off to school, and then we out to making the money. But we still have to find time throughout the week, throughout the day, to spend time with each other, make sure everybody
Mhm.
has their homework done and everything is in order. But it starts with time management, and if we don't have time management, it's a bunch of chaos.
Mhm.
Things are not getting done. We forget things, so
Mhm.
that's where it
Yeah.
starts with time management.
And for me, I have a calendar. If it's not in the calendar, it is not a real thing.
Mhm.
Okay. So if it's not like if I don't write it down, don't
Mhm.
put it in the written calendar and my phone calendar, it's like it don't even
It ain't happening.
it's not it's not here because it's not.
Mhm.
So yeah, so that's pretty much we do a lot of managing our time that way. Right, a lot of scheduling, a lot of writing it, rewriting it, posting it, and making sure
Right.
we're teaching our children, our older teenagers, how to use like the family calendar. We have iPhones, so how to
Mhm.
use the family calendar and how to like put your stuff on there. You know what you got to do. So what we can
Then
all
let us know. Okay.
Right.
we can all you got some stuff, you got a homework, you got a project, you got this. We all need to
Mhm.
see so we can be like, oh, we can't. This one can't be bothered during this time because they studying for finals, or.
Mhm.
And that's the only way I really know how to manage at this point having multiple things in the bucket at one time. So
I
yeah.
like it. I get it. So how did we get here? How did Sense of Joy Candle Company come about?
Well, Cinder Joy, it started in 2020, but
Hmm.
uh, I heard it in prayer. Honestly,
Okay.
I'm a man of prayer, and so the Lord will direct you in what you're called to do. So,
Mm.
in 2018, I was praying one day, and I just heard the name. The Lord said, "Start a candle company and call it Cinder Joy." I'm like, a candle company? I don't know nothing about candles.
Mhm.
I
And he a
had,
dude. And he's
yeah,
a
and I'm a
dude.
man, so
Yeah.
it was kind of weird. And he also said, name a candle after your little sister, Artura.
Oh.
So it took me by surprise. I'm like, oh,
Mhm.
this is nothing I never thought I'd be doing.
Mhm.
So I immediately started researching. Did my due diligence. I researched and did everything I was supposed to do. I did it for 2 years,
Mm.
and I didn't make one candle until after 2 years. And when I made my
Wow.
candle, the recipe hasn't changed, the formula hasn't changed. I've had a great product since day one.
Wow.
20, I started
Yeah.
a company. I made my candles, and my first 3 days, I made $400.
Oh wow.
So it's been jumping ever since, and it's just growing and expanding. So when you listen to the voice of the Lord and you move when it's time to move, when He say move,
Mhm.
things will happen, and He will bless you, and it will grow and expand because you obeyed and
Right.
you did what He said.
A lot of people don't even know that part about the company. They just be like, "Oh, you just decided to make candles." It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and it's like, and especially because he likes to buy candles, but he only
Mhm.
buys specific things that he likes.
right.
Right.
He not going the type of candles that we make. He would not necessarily buy the candles that we make,
And
but
but I get it. You got a customer base, so
exactly.
Yeah,
you
But
can't limit yourself.
a lot of people don't even think that a dude would like a dude. You started a company because a lot of people see us together and be like, "Oh,
You
your
did
brother
it.
started it,"
Yep.
that's what she
and it's
did.
like, no,
And I let her talk. I'm like, go ahead and talk. And she, oh, I'm like,
yeah.
yes.
That's so cool.
So
So then Dominique, then you must have just like kind of just jumped on board, like, all right, what we need to do.
Yeah, so it was kind of like that. So we were friends before we, got married and all that stuff. We were,
Mhm.
talking all of that. And so I would tell him like, I love candles. I buy them like religiously, like, so
Mhm.
let me help you. So I would tell him different stuff to do and to put together and all of that stuff.
right.
And he'd be like, that ain't what that's gonna smell like. And I'm like, listen to me.
Good.
So
Listen
I
to
was
me.
already making money, doing, just from what I was doing. But
Right.
she, I had the vision and she took it and just, multiplied it. So that's what, Lord put us together. She came over with our number one seller, and I asked the Lord. I said, oh, Lord, I want my Artura Smile, which is our number one seller. I named her for my sister. I said I wanted to be my number one selling candle. I prayed
Oh,
that when He told me to start it. She came up with the recipe, and
That's
it's been our
right.
number one seller ever since then. We can't keep it. We can't keep it on the shelves. It just sell out.
I
Hmm.
love it.
Yeah.
I love me a good candle now. Now see, I've been learning as I go, we go to a different lot of events and things like that. And you come across your different candle vendors and they all tell us that you actually got to take care of your candle. Like
Yeah.
I didn't know
There's
that there
candles.
was all these rules
It is.
to a
Somebody
candle.
Yeah.
I
tell
used
the
to be the
rules.
one, I'm lighting it and it's lit for
Oh
the
no,
day
you can't do
until
that.
I'm like, I put it out. So for people like me, can y'all let people know some of the rules to taking care of your candles?
Okay. Number one, don't burn your candle for more than 4 hours.
Mm,
Come on.
Max,
nailed.
Max.
4 hours
Okay.
max.
Let's say it again for the people all the way in the back.
Yeah.
Don't burn your candle for more than four
And if you
hours.
do, you could burn something down. The glass could crack.
Right.
The wax could leak out. Something. It's a fire hazard.
Mm.
So I've had people say, my jar broke. The glass cracked. I said, did you burn it more than 4 hours? Oh, I had it burn it all day. Don't do that. And it's the warning label on the bottom of the jar that
That's
tells you
good.
these things. Also, you can't
Right.
sell it. You shouldn't even sell a candle without a warning label on it.
Right.
Mm.
You're supposed to trim your wicks
That part.
before you light your candle all the time.
Fail number 2. Okay.
Yeah, people don't know that.
Yeah.
They don't
So
know that.
it's a lot of things, not a lot, but there's some things that you should know that come along with candles that people just don't tell. They don't know, or they don't even read the. A lot of it's on the warning label.
Yeah,
You flip your jar over,
it
and
is.
it'll be right there. Well, we'll do that. So
You know,
Mm.
people don't
We
like
don't
to read.
read. We
no,
don't
we'll
like
do
No,
to
they don't
read.
like to read. They'll just be like, whatever, it's a candle. And so we also tell people, of course, keep your candles away from young children and all of that stuff.
Mhm.
And people ask us all the time when we are out, when we're selling our candles at the different places. They're like, well, I don't like to burn candles. I don't like the flame. But you can take our candles and put them on a warmer, and you get the same effect. For people who
Really?
hmm
yeah.
For people who like can't like fireless,
Mhm.
you can do it the same way, and it just you of course it won't have a flame, but you'll still be able to have your home smelling amazing, and you'll still get the same effect. So people that don't like fire, you still can purchase our candles and just put them on a warmer. That's what we're going to do that this upcoming Friday when we're out, so people can get a sense of how our candles smell in like an open area.
I didn't even know that was a thing. That's so dope.
Yeah.
I'm learning something new. So, like, where do you guys see your business 5 years from now?
Honestly,
Mhm.
we are the competition for the big companies.
Okay.
Um, so we will be not just local in Michigan, but we'll be all across the United States, all over the place. Well, that's the plan, and so
Yeah. I mean, 'cause who got it? Was it Bath and Body Works?
that's
I
right.
know, right?
But it's other candle companies too that of course, are big name candle companies.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is that this is something we actually was talking about yesterday. Because we invest in ourselves and our business, and so we were taking a workshop about
Right.
business.
Mhm.
And so a lot of people, have this notion that they believe like you don't have to invest in yourself, but you do. But at the end of the day, it's like we know that our product is, better than a lot of other candle companies. Um, and a lot of the big name ones too, because even though we make our candles, we research the market. So that means that we
Mhm.
go and we buy other, and he don't want to buy
Yeah.
nobody else's candle, but we buy other candles because we have to do market research. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's smart.
We have to figure out, okay, is this brand good? Is this brand not? And that's not just like your Yankee candles or the
Yeah.
Bath Body Works. We do all type, even the ones you see in Kroger, or you go to TJ Maxx or
Mhm.
Burlington or whatever. We go and we buy all different types of brands and soy and
That's
all,
smart.
because we want to know,
Yeah.
like, we want
Mhm.
to know like which brands are comparative, and a lot of them are not. And so the fragrance doesn't last. It doesn't, you buy a candle so that you can smell it in the room, you can smell it in your home. Like,
Ooh, don't nothing make me mad than a scentless candle,
it's
okay?
supposed to be
Yes.
scented, exactly.
Oh my goodness.
Too
But
many candles that hit and
yes,
miss.
yeah,
They
Yeah.
that comes from a lot of companies cutting corners.
yeah,
Mhm.
These big companies, they don't add enough fragrance oil. They just sloppy, not picking the right wicks to put in there. They cut a lot of corners, and
Mm.
I'm not. We're not going to do that.
mm-hmm.
Mhm.
It costs a little more to make a quality product. You're
Mhm.
going to have customers coming, and they're not going to leave. We've take Bath and Body Works customers.
Yes,
That's
But I stopped buying the candles,
period.
and they buy them 10, 15 at a time.
That's
yes.
something. Yeah.
Over.
We had,
Period.
So it's
yep,
growing. It's doing good, and that's we got a good quality product.
yeah. We had a person for our Cyber Monday sale. When
Yeah.
this individual cleaned up,
Yeah, you spent like
he
$300.
cleaned like he cleaned up. He got like $300 worth of candles. And it was like, I think 16 different types of candles, but he took advantage of the sale that we had, and he cleaned it up. Like,
Mm. Mm.
and
Mm.
and so then we do local delivery for Metro Detroit area. So
Okay.
we deliver his candles to him, and he was like, giving us all this type of praise, and that's the type of customer you want. He never
Mhm.
had purchased with us before, but he believed in us enough and bought 16 candles.
Right.
And now, okay, and now that he is loving his candle and he is sharing all of our stuff.
Yep.
People think that like in order for you to support a company, that you not only have to purchase, but that's it. But
Yeah.
no, you share with your friends and family, you repost, you make
Mhm.
comments, you do all of those things. And he is doing that. When I tell you, we had some lives and stuff, he was the first one to share.
Yeah.
That's dope. So
He
now,
was
now you have a forever customer.
exactly.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So, congratulations to you guys on all of your success. How can people follow you all on your social media, and how can they purchase from you?
So you can find us on all the social media platforms. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on TikTok. We're figuring out that TikTok, world. It's a whole nother world on
Yeah, it
TikTok.
is.
Okay. But
Mhm.
you can find us on all of those platforms at Scent of Joy Candles. So that's on Facebook, that's on Instagram, and that's on TikTok. If you would like to make a purchase, you can purchase at www.scentofjoycandles.com. We currently have a sale going for Christmas, of course.
Mhm.
So we
Mhm.
have 30% off the entire site
Okay.
for all of our for everything, and it's a discount code. Which one is that? I think it's
Mary 23.
yep, Mary
It's a
23.
discount code.
Yep.
And it's another discount we have. If you make a $50 purchase or more, you get free shipping. And
Oh.
it's Xmas 23.
Yeah, Xmas
So
23.
people are taking advantage of that. So go in there and get your candles.
And then you can also find us if whoever's watching us, if you guys live in the Metro Detroit area, we will also be at Fairlane Mall for several different dates this month. We'll be, I think they're tomorrow and Friday, and then some dates next week. And then we'll be at our permanent location in our store that will be opening. But it'll be in Laurel Park Mall, which is in,
Okay.
so we're inside of the marketplace. So we can, they can follow us and you'll see all of our stuff. We'll show you where we are. You can come see us, see that we real people. We really are integral. We ain't just, saying
Mhm.
I like
just
to
be
meet
saying.
everybody and read the comments.
He
I
do.
appreciate
He
all
do.
of it.
He
I
be
like,
up like,
yeah,
you see what
I
Look,
they
like
look,
said?
they just said this.
I,
He be
so
scrolling like, did you see this, babe?
yeah.
They said this. I'm
I
like,
be
yep.
putting all the hard work. I be up making them candles all in the middle of the night, and I'm like, wow, they really enjoy it. So
Yeah.
I like it.
Hmm.
That's good. That's good. So before I let you all go, give us what piece of advice can you give a new up and coming entrepreneur that's coming up? Like what's some gems that you'll give that person?
I would say, don't give up. There's a stage for a lot of people who start business, which I like to call the frustration stage, and it could be rough in the beginning, or sometimes you might just take off. But for a lot of us, it's rough. You might
Mhm.
not do good the first year. Just don't give up and do research. Do research on the big names. Do research on people who've made it. Do a lot of research on what you're doing. Don't think that you can't learn from someone else. You can learn and get as much as you all the knowledge that you need to get. Um, this is a gem I got from a revelation. The more you search out knowledge, ideas will come to you. So the more you search out knowledge about finances, investment, or whatever it is, more ideas will come to you pertaining to that particular thing. So search out knowledge of business or your product or whatever, and you'll get more ideas, creative ideas to advance it and to take it further.
I like that.
I definitely would say that you have to be confident in yourself. So that is something that a lot of people try to fake, but you have to be authentically confident in who you are and what you do and what product you produce and whatever service you provide. People will are more likely to come and be drawn to you when you are confident in who you know you are, because
Yeah.
you can only keep a facade up for so long.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you are authentically you and you show up every time as you, then people will begin to know you. They'll begin to trust you. They'll begin to like you because they know that you are going to be who you are. You're not going to be to try to be the person next to you or the business down the street or the one that's, making 500,000 a year. I'm going to be me. And so, however that looks like for your business, show up as yourself, not anybody else. So when people meet me and my husband, they be like, "Oh, we've never met pastors like y'all, or business owners like y'all."
Mhm.
It's like we are ourselves. Like yes, we love Jesus and we pray and we prophesy and we lay hands and all that, but we business owners too. We parents, we are regular people. But when
Right.
you meet us, we are authentically us. The same person you're gonna meet on Friday or Wednesday if they come out, it's the same person we are Monday through Sunday. We're the same. So show up as you in your business. Be confident in who you are and what you do.
I love it. I love it. Thank you, Arthur. Thank you, Dominique, for joining us today. It was a pleasure having y'all on. Y'all make sure y'all check out Scent of Joy candles on all social media
Yeah.
platforms. Go get y'all. Listen, y'all know y'all still got Christmas gifts to buy. So you might as well go and hit these sales and
Yes.
go get y'all some good candles, okay? Until next time, everybody, y'all know what it is. I'm your girl, Miss Kayla. We are signing out. Peace.
Yeah.
Peace.